You think you know owls? Think again. Forget the cute headwig from Harry Potter for a second. Deep in the shadows of our planet, there are owls that look like they crawled out of a nightmare, and others that are absolute masters of deception, from a giant that hunts like a bear to a tiny bird that literally shapeshifts when scared. Today on Tiny Wings Wonders, we are hunting down the world's rarest and most bizarre owls. Number 3 will make you question your own eyes. Let's fly. First up, meet the drama queen of the bird world, the northern white-faced owl. At first glance, it looks adorable with those bright orange eyes and pure white facial disc. But this bird has a secret power that went viral for a reason. It is nature's ultimate transformer. Here is the science behind the magic. When this owl faces a small enemy, it puffs its feathers out, tripling its size to look like a dangerous, giant puffball. But when faced with a predator clearly stronger than itself, it pulls a complete 180, it sucks in all its air, elongates its body, and narrows its eyes into slits. It literally pretends to be a broken tree branch. This isn't just a party trick. It's a high-stakes survival strategy called concealment posture. By blending in with the woodwork, it becomes invisible to hawks or eagles hunting by sight. It's a masterclass in deception. Sometimes to survive, you don't have to fight. You just have to disappear in plain sight. Now let's travel to the freezing forests of Russia and Japan to meet a heavyweight champion. This is the Blakiston's fish owl. If most owls are ninjas, this one is a sumo wrestler. It is arguably the largest owl species on Earth, with a wingspan that rivals an eagle. But here is what makes it unique. It doesn't care about mice. It wants salmon. Unlike other owls that have soft feathers for silent flight to hear rodents, the Blakiston's fish owl gave up silence for raw power. Its feathers are tough, waterproof, and it has something special on its feet: spiracules. These are tiny rough bumps on the soles of its feet that act like Velcro, allowing it to grip slippery, thrashing fish, weighing nearly as much as the bird itself. In the dead of winter, while other birds migrate, this giant stays behind, patrolling freezing rivers like a mythical guardian. It is a symbol of raw, rugged survival. Prepare yourself, because this next one looks like it flew straight out of a horror movie. Meet the Stygian Owl. Its name comes from the river Styx, the river of the underworld in Greek mythology. And looking at it, you can see why. In the right lighting, its eyes appear to glow a menacing deep red. But here's the scientific truth. They aren't actually red. This is an extreme example of eye shine caused by the tapetum lucidum, a reflective layer behind the retina that helps them see in the dark. Because their eyes are so vast and reflective, camera flashes or beams of light turn them into glowing demonic orbs. Sadly, in parts of Latin America, these majestic birds are often feared and persecuted because locals believe they are witches in disguise. But in reality, they are just efficient hunters helping control pest populations, disguised in a Gothic outfit. You know this one, the icon, the snowy owl. But beyond its Hollywood fame, this is one of the toughest animals on the planet. While most owls are nocturnal, the snowy owl lives in the land of the midnight sun, the Arctic. This means they often hunt in broad daylight. Their white plumage isn't just for beauty, it is hollow, providing insulation similar to a heavy down jacket, allowing them to survive temperatures of -50 degrees. Look closely at their feet. They are covered in thick feathers like built-in snowshoes, preventing them from sinking into the soft powder. But their greatest weapon is their hearing. A snowy owl can hear a lemming moving under 8 inches of thick snow. They don't just see their prey, they can practically see through the snow with their ears. A true ghost of the north. And finally, the holy grail of birdwatching. We all know the barn owl with its ghostly white, heart-shaped face, but 1 in 100,000 is born different, born purely black. This is the melanistic barn owl. This is caused by a genetic mutation called melanism, the opposite of albinism. In nature, being black is actually a disadvantage for a barn owl. Their white mothers sometimes reject them, and they are harder to see for mates in the dark. Yet the ones that survive become the ultimate stealth bombers. Barn owls are famous for silent flight. Their wing feathers break up air turbulence so they make zero noise. Combine that silence with a cloak of pure darkness, and you have a predator that is effectively a shadow. Seeing one in the wild is considered a once-in-a-lifetime event. It is nature's rarest design. Which of these flying hunters impressed you the most? The giant fisherman or the tiny transformer? Let me know in the comments below. If you love discovering the weirdest creatures on Earth, you do not want to miss this next video popping up on your screen right now. It features a bird that eats bones. Click it and I'll see you there. Keep wondering, tiny wings fam.